And a battle of the bigs tonight, Gramps. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
It's rebounded by Cleveland.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Won't go for him. Now 0 for 2.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. First quarter, just over a minute played. The shot comes out.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
Six to shoot. Bulls on D. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Banked it in off the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Misses the follow-up. The Cavs trailing. The layup off target. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. High arcing shot, and it's good on the lay-in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
1:57 left in the first. Pulls up on the wing. Yes, on the jumper.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Over to the left wing. Nice shot from the wing.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Josh Richardson is a guy who helps you in a number of ways, RJ.
Yeah, he can defend, pass, and shoot, gives you veteran leadership, valuable part of the rotation.
Clock at 6. And yep, it's good. Chicago leading. .55 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, ripped away. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Out to the wing. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the wing, right side. He shoots. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls out in front. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on.
Bulls, 15.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
No good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
And the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. To the paint. Can't get it to fall. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. 6 points for him. Chicago shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. From outside the arc, gets the three to fall. For Cleveland, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. And it's Chicago with a board. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
And with scoring on the rise, RJ, are today's defenders given enough leeway to do the job?
Oh, absolutely not. Nowadays, a lot of minor contact is whistled for a defensive foul. Everything is let's go to the monitor. Everything now is a flagrant one. So look, defenses are operating at a very serious disadvantage.
Will it go? And he lays it up and in.
Good execution to getting some short-range looks here.
Can't nail the jumper.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
There's a...
That is powerful.
Yes!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Driving in. And it's Chicago with a board. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked away. Lets it fly. Buries the jump shot. He's got 11. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this one. Down low. Comes up empty down low. And the Bulls shooting it has been increasing 58%. The drive. Oh, it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Chicago shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight. The Cavaliers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. To the inside. Knocked loose. Shoots. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And guys, for the Bulls, how about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up as quickly as possible.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Cavs trailing. The baseline Jay again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
These are the shots coach wants them hunting down, just the easy makes.
And for Chicago, Cavaliers with a rebound. And for Cleveland, Six on the shot clock. Fires it. They get it back.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Oh, yes.
Whoa.
Throw it down.
Oh!
And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Shot clock at 6. Ooh, poked away. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Got it.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
with the layup. For Chicago, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal, with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels. Guys, one thing seems clear: it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Allie. Cleveland calls timeout.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at, and with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. On the money from 12 feet away. Give him 8 points now.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
With the teardrop. No good on the shot.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off. And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Chicago leads by 10.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 6 points for him.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Tries again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Chicago. Inside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
No luck on that one. They could get back within single digits of the lead. No good with a layup. Well, Chicago's shooting about 60% for the game. Off target at the rim. And Cleveland shooting it at 52%. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Goes up from the block. Out left to the wing. No good on the triple for Cleveland. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Chicago calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Floats one. And it's good on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Offline with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. One-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Down low. Left block shot on the way. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? Not to see.
And he comes up with a bucket. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the paint. And he drops it in from the low post.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Oh, the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Tries it from the top of the key. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. That gives him a double-double.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sideline with every offensive board.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They lead by 4. 1 minute left to play in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're losing by 6. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And they go to the intentional foul. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Off the mark with a little step back Jay. And he commits the intentional foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Cleveland calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's stolen. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
This one belongs to Chicago. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you.